Good morning. I just wanted to come on this early morning. It's 6:50 in the morning here in Burkina Faso. I just woke up, got me some coffee, came outside to enjoy the weather when it's not 100 degrees outside, and to reflect. I just got 1,000 followers on YouTube, if you have been paying attention. And so I appreciate everyone who came to subscribe, just to follow my journey. I appreciate you. And so I thought, I should just do a little reflection and appreciation post to, mark this moment, and then, see what the rest of it all brings. First and foremost, I'd like to thank JT the Bigger Figure. JT was instrumental in my complete decision on deciding that I was coming to Burkina Faso. If anybody was paying attention to my journey for years, you knew that I was planning to come to Africa, but where exactly I hadn't chosen, because I hadn't found the place that was for me. Ghana and South Africa and places that people go to weren't on my radar, because I'm an off the beaten path kind of chick. Living in Puerto Rico for 2 years, I was kind of looking for a similar speed place, meaning chill, calm, and my efforts would be able to be used for the maximum benefit. So back in March of 2020, I posted a tweet, and I was looking for the place to come to, and because I was intentional about coming to Africa, I believe that it was God who, me telling people I'm trying to move to Africa, and then a friend of mine saying, hey, look, JT's in Africa, and he's in a place that you're kind of talking about. So I appreciate that JT came to Africa and he did what he did, because had I not been shown that video, it wouldn't have helped make this decision. He also, through JT, he introduced me to Bo Bukhari from the Bo Foundation. So when I decided that I was coming to Africa, I'd already purchased my little plot of land, and I decided that, hey, I got my ticket now. So JT gave me Bo's number, and kind of the rest was history. I think I had about 2 months prior to me coming to Burkina, and so Bo and I started talking. He checked out my website, and he checked out my resume, and was interested in the skills that I had and the things that I did. So over the time, we created a relationship. Even before I got here, we shared information about certain projects and things that were ideas that were interests of the country. So when I got to Burkina, and personally met, finally met in person, and we did a few things, had a few wonderful meetings, and ended up basically taking myself to the next level with the Bo Foundation, meaning that I was asked to help organize and, bring the Bo Foundation to a world stage, which they deserve. They've been doing so many wonderful things since 2012, really, 2010. But 2015 is really when things really got official for them. And, I learned a lot about the Bo Foundation working with Bo. And so I was asked if I would join the Bo Foundation in a position that would help organize and do things. So Bo actually came up with the CEO title. Bo is the founder and the president. So I'm sitting here with 1,000 followers on YouTube, a CEO position of a foundation that is aimed to help people, 7 initiatives The initiatives are health, water, latrines, and reforestation. Um, there is sports. There is entrepreneurship and innovation. There is education. There is the diaspora program, which JT and I came through, and there's also citizen diplomacy. So 7 different initiatives, and I'm working behind the scenes right now to help organize those initiatives to have, goals for each year, so we can start attracting volunteers for all of those different initiatives. So I'm grateful that, just through obedience, for many years I've been guided by the Spirit, and through my obedience it brought me here. Through JT's obedience, he was able to open a door for many people. And, and through Bo's obedience, he was able to attract even, the likes of JT and be able to set this up. So everyone's efforts is all part of God's plan. Everyone has their role in God's plan. This is bigger than all of us. This is God's plan, And so as a CEO, as someone who has years and years of corporate experience, as someone who is, an upstanding Black woman who, really wants to see everyone do good, I'm here to help put things on a path of righteousness, put things on a path of, being able to help the influx. I really feel like God is going to put Burkina on the map so big that there's going to be so many people wanting to come here. And so the efforts that I'm working on right now are creating the systems and the processes to be able to handle the influx of the people. So I'm just very grateful. I just want to say thank you, first and foremost, to the Most High. I want to say thank you to JT for doing what he did and making himself visible to many people. And, it was his actions that created the energy of my friends wanting me to know that he was in a place that I was describing, that I wanted to be in. I want to thank Bo for, basically Bo had somebody prophesied to Bo about this very situation in 2017. And so I'm just grateful to him for, pushing forward and being obedient in what it is that, he had to do as well. The fact that I left the United States in 2018, the end of 2018, and, had 2 years in Puerto Rico really helped me to de-Americanize. It really helped me to, get more patience and understand where, what it's like to live somewhere not on the mainland. So today is a grateful post. Today is just showing gratitude and gratefulness to everybody who had a part to do with why I'm doing what I'm doing. There's a lot of people who decide to do things based on what other people are doing. I decided that I was coming here only because, like I said, it was a place that I wanted to be. I really felt like my efforts would be valued. Speaking to Bo before I got here, understanding their zest and zeal for American intelligence, and they appreciate it. You know what I mean? And so all those different factors combined gave me the green light to go ahead and make it happen, make it do what it do. So, like I said, there's many things I'm working on that I haven't been able to actually tell you guys about because they have to be, completely vetted out and ready to be presented. But just trust me that there are things that we're working on that I can't wait to, tell you all about, because there are serious things that can really help the African community here, and also, help us as African Americans have more purpose, or really know that, if you're donating to the Goodwill versus Good Burkina, which is our new initiative that we'll be rolling out, you don't know where your donations are actually going, or you don't know who they're going to be helping. But Good Burkina is going to be helping, the villages and the people in need. And so we're going to be rolling that type of initiative out. So just kind of making a bridge of the diaspora and with African countries, bringing everybody closer. So I appreciate this, and I've brought on a couple of my really good friends who are professionals in their fields, which we need their help in, such as communication and finance and other areas. So it's just a reflection, y'all. I'm just reflecting, and I'm grateful and thankful. I appreciate it. Every situation that you get in, it doesn't always go, peachy keen. But when you understand that it's bigger than you, when you understand that, things happen for a reason, and when you understand that you have a role, but your role is significant to a point. You understand what I mean? Like, I know that I'm inspiring people. I know that anybody who's in Africa doing something, living their dreams, anybody who's just doing something that's not normal is living their dreams and inspiring people, but there's a weight or a cap to your inspiration, you know what I mean? Like when someone does something that, I saw this video and then it inspired me to do this, that, and the third, the video was an inspiration, but the person's efforts, the person's work, the person's everything they did, that was their thing, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't take credit for much of anything more than I appreciate that I was able to inspire you, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, you know what I mean? I just appreciate being a black woman. I appreciate, my experience. I appreciate being through, going through things, man. I worked in the corporate world. I worked with men. Men, it's hard for a woman in a man's business. And, I don't mind not being liked. I don't mind not being understood, because I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what people understand. Oh, thank you. Yes, I mean, hey, it is what it is, like faith without works is dead. So remember that faith without works is dead. If you have faith and you want to do something in life, but you don't work toward it, you don't do anything toward it, then it's mute. It's a moot. So, but yes, I'm very happy being in the position that I'm in. I've met many wonderful people here. I know that Burkina is not the place that everybody would want to come to, and that's part of the attraction for me, because I know that this will be a place where the real people would want to come. I'm looking for quality, not quantity. I'm looking for like-minded individuals. I'm looking for people who want to make a difference in the world, that their efforts will actually be welcomed, and not fought against. So yeah, all of that is what this message or this video is about. It's just gratefulness. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, like I said, first and foremost, the Most High, because this is His will. Thank you to everyone who's been obedient in the making of God's will happen. And, and I'm looking forward to everything that's coming. I appreciate all of it, the good, bad, and the ugly, because it creates opportunity. So thank you very much. Thank all of you who have been following me. Thank all of you who have subscribed. to my channel, and just stay tuned because, you know, we're just getting started. So at 1,000 followers, I thought it was a good time to make this reflection video. Thanking everybody who was instrumental in me getting where I'm at. You know, and I want to thank myself also. I want to thank myself for being righteous. I want to thank myself for being authentic. I want to thank myself for, you know, being obedient. I want to thank myself for being a role model to my daughters. I want to thank myself for loving myself and my family enough to go and try to figure out a change and a chance for us. Staying on that energy that I got when I was in 2017. I got this energy of I must flee. If you watched my videos, there's a video on my YouTube called Free Game. And in the Free Game video, I show you the paper that I wrote June 25th in 2017 about Puerto Rico, Africa, and everything. So it's just a testament and a testimony to being faithful and obedient. And so grateful. You know, I'm human all day, every day. And I do understand that I'm, you know, not everyone's cup of tea. This is coffee. I'm somebody's shot of Hennessy though. So with all of that being said, super grateful. It's a wonderful morning. It's Wednesday, at the top of the week. So I'm gonna make it do what it do still, but at the same time, I just wanted to come in and say thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, and follow your dreams, follow your heart, be obedient, and, you know, God's will, your heart's desires are built into God's will. So if you do God's will, if you're obedient to what His plan is, your plan is right involved in there. So that's the secret. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get my day started, finish my coffee up, go take a shower, go to the office, have some meetings today, and make it a great day. And I hope you do the same. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, or wherever you are, because, you know, this global thing, I'm not just talking to the United States anymore, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll be back on the flip side.